And today, reacting to I Quit Every Modern Day Poison. That's a good idea, man. I need to do that too. Do a good detox. Matter of fact, let's all do it. Starting today, after this video is done, we ain't consuming nothing that Will don't consume in this video. Yeah, let's get into it. Let's do
it. Sugar.
Poison.
Fast food.
Poison.
Alcohol.
Poison.
Taxes.
Definitely alcohol, boy. For sure. That alcohol, and I'm not even a big drinker. I really am not, right? But there'll be those spurts of oh, is this person's birthday? Oh, these people in town. Oh, DreamCon's in town. Let's go out and hang out. Oh, it's multiple days in a row where you spamming bad habits. Multiple days in a row, and you be feeling it. The next day you bloated, abs not showing. You like, what happened?
Is poison. I'm kind of just joking about that one. The point is, modern day life is filled with things that are just straight up bad for you. They're killing you slowly is the best way to put it.
Ooh,
but what happens if you quit them all at once and return back to a simpler time before everything was about attention and mass consumption? For the next 7 days, I'm quitting every modern day poison to see how much my life, body, and mind actually change and whether any of this stuff actually makes us happier.
Yeah, I know sugar withdrawals are actually a real thing. You'll be sitting there irritated, not knowing why you mad, why you're irritated, what's wrong. You can't even pinpoint it. It's because you decided a little while ago you wasn't gonna consume no sugar
in the first place.
To start off this experiment, I got a brain scan to see how these poisons are essentially ruining my brain. As expected, it wasn't good. Red means the highest amount of activation. There's a lot of red. Here's what the doctor had to say.
This finding is very consistent, or it's the sign of the high functioning, cognitively engaged individual even during the rest. It's always working. When you need it, you have the full power. But when you don't need it, the brain should back to the state of the relaxation, which the brain is not coming back. And the network of the attention is also impaired.
Well, that was a wake-up call. On top of the brain scan, I also checked my starting weight, which is 188.3 pounds. Here's a quick look at my physique. I'm also going to be tracking my sleep, and most importantly to me, my skin. Okay, well, let's let the fun begin.
Yeah, let's see what this looks like to be a perfect human. What does that look like? He has so much cabinet space in his crib. Type of stuff you start noticing when you get older.
Well, I definitely have the fight or flight activation you'd expect from quitting 10 addictions cold turkey all at the same time. I'm so nervous for this one. Oh my God. But I just had to remind myself, even though I'm quitting all of these things, I'm still less restricted than a vegan. So it could always be worse. Now, I know by the end of this week, I'm definitely gonna be healthier, but I don't know about happier. So to make things easier on me, I'm gonna go around the house and just remove all the temptations. Besides Katie, of course.
Now, here's the list of the 10 things I'm quitting. Some of you might be like, oh my...
Processed food, sugar, artificial sweetener, caffeine, gluten, seed oils, alcohol, microplastics. So no water bottle, no drinking out of water bottles. Thank you so much. Social media and binge watching. Are you shaking your head? Huh? Oh, they brought the thing?
God, seed oils are great for you, or caffeine helps you live longer. Regardless of what I agree with, they're controversial and on my list, so stop it. First thing I'm getting rid of are all my supplements.
Really?
Next, my snacks. I love these strawberry...
Ooh, I love them. I love those. Those are perfect.
Yogi things. I also love rice cakes, but caveman didn't eat them, so neither am I.
I think I'm actually going to unplug the coffee machine because I can't bear it to be on, waiting for me to press that button right there.
Some things were harder to get rid of than others, like my Nintendo Switch. I'm a Mario Kart fiend, what can I say? But this week is all about making healthy replacements. Time to delete all my apps, saying goodbye to some unbelievable snap streaks, 3,000 plus days actually, so I might need to get somebody else.
You had to delete YouTube Studio too? Bro, YouTube Studio, guys, to a YouTuber is like TikTok. Keeping it a band. You are constantly, your brain, you'll just click YouTube Studio and just be looking at it. YouTube Studio, for people who don't know, is basically all the analytics from your channels, right? So you can switch from channel to channel if you have multiple, and it'll show your it'll show your subscriber count, whether it's going up or down. It'll show how much money you're making, how much money you made each day, how much money it's estimated to make this each month, right? All your comments. It'll show everything. You feel me? So it's one of those where it's very easy to just click and swipe around and kill time and look around for a minute. You don't spend as much time on there as others, but you can though.
To log on my account.
My phone feels so pure right now. It's weird. It's like I am holding hands with a virgin. But I've officially removed all temptations from the house besides the camera I'm using to film this video. Don't even comment that. I know. I am out front of Whole Foods right now, about to go inside and get some groceries, and it's
like spyware glasses. What type of glasses are these?
I think it's gonna be tough. You know, like Whole Foods is marketed as the healthier grocery store, but I just think that they're professional gaslighters.
Yeah,
like, take
they
got
facts. They got some stuff in there that like, it's Whole Foods whole time. No, it's packed with sugar and stuff.
chip cookie, add some chia seeds, boom, health intervention, you know? I also just know I'm gonna struggle immensely with the microplastic situation because like the world is essentially one big giant Tupperware with Wi-Fi. Yeah, it's gonna be difficult, but true. I'm just gonna try the best I can.
I grabbed my cart, walked inside, and immediately noticed my arch nemesis. Microplastics.
Literally over 50% of the fruits and veggies are covered in plastic.
So I just grabbed some of the produce that wasn't wrapped up in plastic, then made my way over to the meat section.
Can I get the beef rib steak? Oh, is it possible not to get it in plastic?
Microplastics. Plastic is everywhere, man.
Yeah, thank you. I feel so difficult doing that. Meat acquired. I have never had such a hard time grocery shopping in my entire life. Like, I'm just like mentally blanking. Everything.
It's like you gotta eat everything raw, like just raw meals.
Just to be good, you just check the back, and then there's something they slip in to humble you. I'm gonna have to start my own farm and garden or something. I'm being that guy looking for Greek yogurt in a glass container.
You know when they say just shop the outside of the grocery store? Yeah, they're right. But even doing that, you're still limited.
Look how healthy that cart is. Crazy work. We're only a few hours into day one.
Dear God, you barely eat anything. You literally can only eat so many things.
And it's already made me realize how many bad habits I have. Turns out I'm mostly made of bad habits. But breakfast today is looking quite a bit different than normal. A typical breakfast for me would be like a protein bar, egg whites from the carton, and an energy drink, and a coffee, maybe 2 coffees. But this is looking good. We have 4 whole eggs. We have a cup of the yogurt, which is made from grass-fed organic whole milk.
That's probably gonna be soured in a mug, boy. Out the jar.
And then we have this massive apple, which I have never washed an apple so hard in my entire life because that apple, it raw
just rolling everywhere, all over the, bro.
Dogged the cashier counter. Probably had more disease than Bonnie Blue's bed sheets, so it got a triple wash. Let's try it out. The anticipation of this yogurt is killing me. It had a cream top. I don't even know what the hell that means. I got to pour it into the bowl, which is not a good sign. I like a thick Greek yogurt.
Microplastics. I'm not using plastic. Right?
Ow. It's like I have my mouth straight on the cow's udder. I was wondering if I was gonna gain weight or lose weight on this challenge, but I'm starting to think that I'm gonna lose a lot of weight because I kind of have no idea what to do besides like the same things, and it's just gonna get really old really fast. And I'm also getting kind of worried about getting my protein in. I never.
How could you possibly? Everything protein-wise, guys, I'm trying to tell you, like all the protein that I'm taking in is coming from plastic. It's like you can't avoid it, bro, unless you make a clear. All right, guys, I'm not doing this no more. And I guess maybe like, cause some people recently they've been cutting out the water bottles because of the microplastics in it. But everything else you consume had plastic on it, you know?
Protein in. About to enjoy this big old banana for a snack. And I'm already having a very hard time just trying to figure out what to do with my hands. Like they feel lost, they feel confused, The amount of times that I've reached for my phone and just tried to swipe over to Instagram or YouTube or whatever is concerning. Like, I posted an Instagram yesterday at Boba and I celebrating 5 million subscribers, which reminds me, you should subscribe. We're trying to hit 10 million, but I can't even go.
Can't even go and enjoy the dopamine of seeing the people who liked it and people saying, hey, good job, congratulations. It just happened and that's it.
To see what people are saying. I feel so lost, I feel so out of the loop. But again, the amount of times I'm going for my phone, it's scary. Like, it is eye-opening. Bro, it's just giving me a wake-up call.
I don't know if y'all have ever done this, right?
I definitely have to fix.
Because I've done this. I did a dopamine detox before, right? And I would, like, on my phone, I would do this. And I would just delete all my apps on my phone. And I just wouldn't be rocking. I wouldn't be doing none of them. This is whenever I was super, super, like, just on some spiritual stuff, right? So I would do this. And it would really open your eyes like, dang, I'm really tripping. But I would do it. I would do it pretty often. Now I don't do it. I tried to do it one time. Bruh, it was one of the hardest things in the world. It's bad now, bro. The internet has gotten so fast. Like, just in 2018, it looks so different. Like, the internet has gotten so fast, you feel like you're missing so much, bro. Hello again, real quick. You know, I've shown you apps like this before, and y'all literally ran them up to where all the good games were gone. A lot of y'all sent me DMs of y'all making some bread, maybe for some food. Some of y'all actually making some real bread, I'm not gonna lie. So to help y'all out, I found a new one. It's called Tester Up, and it pays you to test mobile games. Basically the same idea. You play games on your phone and get paid. But this one has new games that you haven't seen on the other ones yet. If you decide to try it, make sure you use my link in the description or scan the QR code on the screen to make sure you're on the exact one that I'm using. Just doing a little trial run myself, I was able to see it was pretty easy to stack some money playing casual. You decide to try it, make sure you show me your earnings, bro. I love seeing y'all running up, and it convinces the doubters a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. Hit the link in my description or scan the QR code and try it out, bro. Let's get back to it.
Something, because it's an addiction. I'm gonna have to keep these hands occupied somehow, so I feel like there's gonna be a lot of self-reflection, I guess you could say, this week. But hopefully, because it's just day one, you know, things are at an all-time worst, and then as the days progress, things get a little better.
I can't remember the last time I enjoyed a banana in this way in a very long time. Just sitting, looking outside, relaxing, without anything occupying my mind while I eat. It was clear that these poisons have held me captive for a very long time. I am outside the bookstore right now, which is huge. Like, if you guys knew me well, you would know that I just don't read. It's not that I can't.
This is this would be the perfect time. 7 days, you get to spam books. This would be the perfect time. I was just at the bookstore. I was like, damn, you ain't read in a minute. I picked up Count of Monte Cristo. Bro, the book is like this fucking big. I said, oh no, I'm good. I'm not reading right now.
Exclusively on menus, but I just need to find something that's gonna be mentally stimulating tonight, just something for my nighttime activity. So I'm trading in my phone for my book, which is a dream that my parents gave up on half my lifetime ago. So they're gonna be very happy about this. And maybe, just maybe, I actually might like reading. It's been a while since I've tried it. Books.
Like I said, I don't read, so I really have no idea what to pick. Travel, business, new age, whatever that means. True crime could be fun. Horror, I want to be able to sleep.
Oh my God, that guy's hot.
Romance really had my attention.
Heated rivalry. Dear God. Heated rivalry. The book that got me into hockey romance. Oh man. What's going on?
But I thought it was best to leave it to a professional.
Hi, I was wondering if you had any like book recommendations.
Recommendations for specific subjects.
Yeah, what are you looking for, brother?
I'm just trying to get into reading now.
My coworker Kat's heading over. She's great. She'll.
Okay, thanks so much.
Got my book. For dinner tonight, I have some sauteed mushrooms, onions, and peppers, some baked sweet potato, and some asparagus. And then resting in the shadows is the star of the show, which is this beautiful, massive ribeye. It's just been
looks good.
Sitting there chilling for the.
I probably would have got the sides a little bit more, probably seared those sides. This is the only thing I know how to cook, guys. This is the only thing I know how to cook. So that's like, I can say something. I probably would have set them sides, you know, grabbed the tongs and on them, seared them sides a little, you know?
Past 10 minutes, because I've always been taught, let the meat rest and it'll give you its best. get all those juices to disperse.
That's good.
Oh, man. This meal is extremely simple, but anything complex is an invitation to death. That's how I'm seeing things this week. But this meat is like, shut up, Will, and put me in. All right, I've had a ribeye in a long time. I just knew I was gonna need the calories tonight because I have not eaten that much today. Oh my God. Oh my God, I'm so hungry. I have not made this much eye contact with what I'm eating since my honeymoon. One of the worst things that you can do before bed is just scroll on your phone. It's terrible, which is the reason why I got a book. So the lady recommended I read The Silent Patient, which is apparently but a person who goes to a psych ward and doesn't speak to anybody, which kind of feels like a metaphor for the situation I'm currently in. But I'm really hoping that reading helps just improve my sleep score, bring my stress down before bed, because even though you might not feel it, you're probably stressed out a lot scrolling on your phone and seeing a bunch.
Absolutely, for sure. Like, I know it's one of the worst things. It's crazy. We'll do some things that we know are bad for us, but just continue to do them.
Bunch of different things. So
I'll make some of this microplastic water real quick.
30 pages.
This is what Dr. Reza said about phones before bed.
Reducing the cognitive load, especially digital cognitive load, is really important. Not only because of the white light or the blue light, it's just the cognitive load. We wanted to decrease it. And one thing in the social media, we always going to next, 2 minutes, next, go to next. When you're reading a book is slow. It's like you have go line by line, page by page. You have more attention, just relax.
A lot less bloated this morning than normal, probably because
that'd be one of the best things, bro, when you don't be feeling like extra bloated when you get up in the morning. Truly. Like when you wake up and you're feeling nice and lean and clean, one of the best things, bro. That bloat, like yesterday I'd say was one of the first days I had been bloated. Like I felt like super full in a minute. My girl's birthday is this week. You know how they do, bro. So it's not just the day, you know. When you a dude and it's your birthday is today. One day. It's your partners, the ladies, it's a full week. Right? My girl's birthday is 2 days. We've been celebrating it for the past 3. So but yesterday we ate out, you know, we having a time. We walked around a lot though, so that did help. But I just remember eating out, and I was like, damn, I'm full. Like, I'm truly full. You know what I'm saying? Like, my stomach is big, and I haven't done that in a minute.
Don't have a gallon of Coke Zero in my body. That would do it. My head is feeling a bit off. The headache is starting to come on right now, and my body is definitely noticing the absence of certain substances, mainly caffeine and artificial sweeteners. But even with all of that, my sleep last night was amazing. One of the best in a very long time. And looking at my sleep scores from the previous days before this challenge, I got an 83, then I got another 83, and then last night I got a 90, which is optimal, well rested. But the big one is the readiness score. So a couple of days before, I got a 73, then I got a 68, which isn't very good. And then last night, a massive jump to 84. So I'm already noticing a massive difference in my sleep quality from one day of eliminating all this crap.
Things are looking pretty good so far, but this minor headache was just the beginning.
Oh, nah.
Feeling pretty good about my...
That's that body begging for the sugar, bro. Where the sugar at? Bro, where the caffeine at? I'm itching.
Myself today, probably because there's no Instagram to remind me what my physique isn't and make me regret all the treats that I've had the past 5 years. Right. It's not that Instagram takes over my life or anything. The only thing it does is just makes me regret that I'm not somebody else. But no Instagram, no body dysmorphia. Imagine that. I'm also getting this workout done in half the time because I'm not checking my phone between sets.
Snipe it on your phone during sets. Oh my gosh, we're just all just fried, bro. Bro, because you're not on your phone. The workout go by so much faster because you're not on your phone. Swiping around, then realize, oh, let me get back to my workout. You're not doing that BS, bro. Man, we're just fried out here, guys.
Blowing through this workout.
Training without my phone constantly lighting up with notifications was way more enjoyable than I expected. With no distractions, the silence was actually kind of therapeutic.
One thing that I cannot believe I'm about to say is I am having a hard time eating enough. And I thought it was gonna impact my workout, but luckily it hasn't. But I think all the meals that I'm having are just so rich in nutrients, fat that I'm not used to, and just good quality
Don't
foods
feel like you hungry.
that's keeping me full for hours. Whereas normally I would just chase protein, volume, lower fat, which does get me full.
Yeah.
But then it just keeps me full for like an hour, hour and a half.
you ready to
So it
eat
doesn't really
again.
do much. So the higher quality foods are definitely sitting better and longer in my stomach. So I definitely have to keep that in mind with my meal plan going forward. I might have to actually add olive oil to my food. Crazy.
With my workout complete, it was time to make
It's time to refresh the feed, AKA going for a walk. And I'm just having a really hard time entertaining myself because every single thing that I want to do is a big no-no. Like what I would give to crack open a crispy Coke Zero and just rip some Mario Kart. Or watch a movie.
Just
or
sounds good. Like, ooh, that sounds
just
good.
doom scroll a little bit on my phone. It sounds so nice, but nope. It's about building new habits. So I'm just trying to be outside as much as I possibly can. Just do different things. And eventually it will not feel.
Because you really realize, you start to realize, I'd imagine, like there's really not that much to do. Like you're really sitting still unless you like, okay, call somebody, hey, let's go play pickleball. Let's go look at some art. I mean, I guess you could do things like that. Spend some money. Hey guys, let's go do XYZ. How y'all feel about that, you know?
As weird. But on the bright side, my cravings and desires are significantly less than day one, which is good.
After the walk, Boba and I played a pretty intense game of tag in the backyard. The little guy is so quick now. Then we read together. This book is actually incredible. After, I played some chess with Katie. Next, I did some red light therapy for 15 minutes. And lastly, some cleaning. I really had to distract myself, as you can see. The poisons still had a hold on me. The scariest part wasn't quitting, it was realizing how much control they had over me.
I have just been getting after it today. I've just been doing things nonstop, productive or not. At one point, I was reading the ingredients in my shampoo bottle. What this challenge really has revealed to me is that I have a shocking amount of free time. Like I am the most available man in North America, but it's 4 o'clock now, and this is typically when I would have a snack, like a protein bar, and we're gonna have a protein bar, but a more healthy, natural protein bar. So I brought with me on the road a bar of Parmesan cheese. It's certainly tastier than an actual protein bar. We will not discuss the calorie comparisons though. This is actually my first snack of the day, which is extremely rare because now
How much cheese is in a Parmesan cheese stick?
Are so less convenient and I'm way more limited in my options. It really makes me question if I'm actually hungry or not. And a lot of the times I'm not really. So back when I'd be like, I'm kind of hungry, I'd grab a protein bar. Now I'm like, well, I have fruit, I have this, or do I really want to go grill a chicken breast? I'm like, nah. So, I mean, it is kind of good. You get more in tuned with the hunger cues. I have the biggest headache of my life right now. Like my brain feels like it's being congested, and I'm feeling very agitated right now.
Yeah, there it is. I'm trying to tell you, bro, when you do this, like there's something that come with it that you got to fight through. There's them withdrawals, like them sugar withdrawals are real. It's just like any other drug. Or caffeine withdrawals, you know?
Craving drinks more than food. The artificial sweeteners in an energy drink or like a diet soda just sounds so good right now.
I'm telling you guys.
Thankfully, I'm not craving alcohol because that would be concerning. Now, nighttime is usually when I binge watch a month's worth of TV in a matter of days. Tonight, I was entertained by my own shadow instead. It's really hard finding things to fill my night because everything that I want to do is poisonous or severely time restricted. So I'm just sitting here relaxing, and if my house is haunted, my senses are fully available to sense it. Good morning. It's day number 3 of being poison free, and I'm starting to notice a difference in my skin. It looks more vibrant, it looks more smooth, and I feel like I just look less tired and more alive. So it turns out the real glow up is just not eating like a raccoon. I didn't upgrade my skincare routine, I'm just downgrading all my bad habits. However, I still do feel like somebody going through withdrawal from multiple things at once. So the duct tape keeping my mind together is holding so far, just barely. Let's go make breakfast.
Today, I decided I wanted to make an omelet, and this process is looking a little different than normal.
Make this challenge even harder. Don't release any seed. You know, you have a woman, it's very easy to do that. Make this challenge even harder. Just go full Goggins. No seed released.
For one, I'm using whole eggs instead of egg whites. Next, I'm swapping my plastic cutting board for a wooden cutting board. I probably have so many credit cards worth of plastic in my body. Then instead of a toxic non-stick pan, I used an aluminum pan. And for my spatula, again, we went from plastic to wood.
Well, I was marketed the perfect omelet on the pan, but then why does mine look like it got scraped off the sidewalk after a 10-story fall? Like, I think at this point I'd rather a non-stick pan and a plastic spatula to make my freaking omelet. That wooden spatula is a double agent because sure, it's protecting me from microplastics, but then it just ruined my omelet. It's like literally every single thing sticks to it. So frustrating. Why do all things that have to be good have to just be so inconvenient? But I guess that's the help from the chemicals that make things so easy.
Help from the chemicals. The chemicals helping the omelet. I think you just need a
It
better
doesn't even
technique.
taste like an omelet. I think I'm just being bitter. I did not know there was a pickleball court within minutes of my home.
See?
Gentrification just sneaks
This
up
is
on you
and mind you, pickleball is a fun. It's fun. I did it one time. This is fun.
sometimes, doesn't it? But it's crazy what you miss when your head is down looking at your phone. You miss all the beautiful things around you. And I've been wanting to get into pickleball more consistently for the longest time. And I've just been saying, I'm too busy, only just to be at home, watching TV, being on social media. But now with those gone, here I am. I'm getting into it. I've also been outside so much, I might actually get a tan. Having a little post-pickleball picnic. So one of my go-to meals is half a pound of ground turkey, whole eggs, and then fresh Parmesan cheese shaved on top. I'm calling it boy kibble. And then on the side, got an apple. And then all I've been drinking the entire week is either water or some peppermint tea. This is incredibly relaxing. I feel like I've been missing out.
That looks relaxing. That just looks like, dang, I want to do that, you know?
My entire life, not having a picnic. Although people are walking by looking at me like, this must be some lost Amish boy. It's that strange to have a picnic. It's sad, really. To be fair, it does feel kind of strange having a picnic. Imagine riding a horse to a nightclub. That's the same level of strangeness that this feels. I have been dangerously.
Going back to normal life after this, swiping, all of that, you almost probably don't want to. It's like once you have the feeling of being like, I can be on my phone again, I can do all these things again, you slick probably don't even want to. One last go up. Thank you. Appreciate it.
How was it?
It's good.
Unpredictable lately. And I kind of love it. I might even skinny dip in the pond soon. But I think it's because I need to rely on myself to create my own stimulation rather than relying on an algorithm to spoon feed it to me. Which is why the past few days, I don't think I've felt this connected to the world in a very long time. And if there's something that I can learn from that, it's
reason why I know this because again, I'm telling you, oof, this got 28 grams in it. I haven't had one of these in so long. Like I remember, guys, when I used to be extreme. Like when I was 15 years old, I went on this spiritual journey. Like I was in. You feel me? Like I wasn't no atheist or nothing. You feel me? I just was exploring, like just myself. I was reading so much from 15 all the way to like 20. I'd probably say 5 years. I was super duper spiritual. Like I was reading so much. I'm learning about all these different things, and that was a great period. Like it was a great period in my life. There's moments that I'm seeing from here that I remember that I was on when I was doing it. Like now, when I say I was super spiritual, I was still indulging in plenty of bad things, right? But I was meditating a lot. I was writing a lot. I was sit in the grass and just think and focus a lot. You know, I'd be super locked in. I'm praying, like, you know, And like, there's a lot of things that I missed from that, and I know it's still there. And the thing about the spiritual journey, what they say is that it's a thing that you're on and you constantly fall off. You come back on, you constantly fall off. That's how it's supposed to go. You fall off, you come back. You fall off, you come back, and you're there. So, just doing all these things and seeing him, it's a certain mental clarity that you have when you're living a lot of your day like this. You know what I'm saying? That's a certain clarity that you have and a certain stillness and like the way your brain just operates, that you have. Now, my life, it looks very different from that time now. Like, I have to be on the internet. I have to. It's my job, right? So, maybe figure out a way to maneuver. But if I could just, any of y'all watching, bro, if you could just take some time, you don't got to go this hard, but just take some time just to really like, you know what I'm saying? Do some meditating, some writing, right? Waking up early. That's something I still do. But you do a lot of that, I'm telling you, you'll feel it. You'll really feel it.
I used to think that watching TV or being on my phone was time spent, but it's actually time taken. And when you remove those from your life.
I was watching not AB, his name is Avery B, right? And it was a video and he was talking about how TV, like a TV and a phone are just so expensive. Like they're too expensive, right? And he was saying it from the sense of not expensive monetarily, but time-wise, the expense, like what having a TV in your bedroom takes from you, at least for his situation, takes from him, is too expensive. You feel me? Because it takes away too much other things from him. So it's too expensive for him. So he doesn't have a TV in his bedroom. You got to find what works for you. I have a TV in my bedroom. I'm just not the biggest sit there, lay in my bed, watch TV kind of guy. I got a good, nice TV in there. I'll play the game when I play the game. That's rare. I'm not a big sit in front of a screen, play the game, watch TV kind of guy like I once was when I was younger. Unless there's a good show, then I'll watch. But not enough time in the day. I am a sit in front of my phone kind of guy, though. I am that.
Your days just opened up completely. Like this week has felt double the length. My days feel twice as long, but in a good way. And it's a trickle-down effect. When you feel good, you want to be outside.
You heard that? He said his day feels twice as long. A lot of us right now, bro, especially me, feel like days just boom, 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 boom. They just going. And that's interesting because, your day is not distracted with a lot of the things. You're doing a lot of activities. Long day. Think about every time you said, man, it was a long day today. You had done a lot. It was a bunch of activity that you did, right?
I want to eat better. Like I don't even think about going to restaurants anymore. I just want to have good quality whole foods. I feel less stressed. My energy is great. My sleep is great. So again, it's a domino effect that starts up here by removing those things out of your life, and then everything else kind of falls into place after. Yo, I actually enjoy reading. What the heck? Each day that goes by, I'm finding it easier and easier to pay full attention to the book without having my mind wander onto something else. Day one, a bit tricky, massive difference today. Also, reading right before bed, it makes you so drowsy that I'm falling asleep instantly.
It was really cool to feel like I was reclaiming my attention span, and it made me excited to see how crazy the results were going to be by the end of this week.
Woke up this morning at 186.5 pounds, which means I'm down nearly 2 pounds. So I'm really struggling to keep the weight on. Now you would think that would mean worse pumps in the gym, but nope. My pumps have been insane. I also feel like I look leaner and a lot drier. My energy throughout the day has been very constant. My mood has been great. I'm just feeling very happy. But the big thing is, the big shocker is I have severe elbow and knee tendonitis on my left side, and those are both pretty much gone. I didn't have to warm up nearly as much for my leg day.
Interesting.
Now, if you looked at my sole on a graph from the previous few days, it was looking like this. It was just one big deep dive. But now I feel like I'm on the mend right now. Like the devil on my shoulder is at its all-time weakest.
Today is when I really started to thrive. All the withdrawals were
down
leaving
there.
the system. The weights are still moving without the help of caffeine. Maybe it doesn't have the secret anti-gravity properties I thought it did. I think my CNS has been really grateful for the break.
His home
I
gym
was
is crazy.
craving a smoothie after my workout, so I got all my components ready. I got a frozen banana, I got some frozen
It's in
berries,
plastic.
I got my yogurt, and then I pulled this out of the fridge. Cashew milk. Silk cashew milk is like finding Jeffrey Dahmer with a Harvard Law degree on Tinder. Like on paper, he sounds great, but you're not gonna like how it ends for you. And that's the same thing when you turn the box and you look at the ingredients. Like 3% of the ingredient list is cashew milk, but 100% of the marketing is cashews. Like what the hell is Gelen gum? What's Gelen gum? What's locust bean gum? I don't know what any of those things are. So instead of not making a smoothie,
What does that look like?
what I did was I went the extra mile
Let's look that up.
and I made my
Whoa. Whoa. What is gallon gum? Water-soluble polysaccharide produced through a fermentation of sugar by the bacterium Sphingomonas elodia. It functions primarily as a gelling, stabilizing, and thickening agent in various commercial, culinary, and scientific applications. Probably something we shouldn't be consuming, I'd imagine. Oh well. Look, hold on. It's a food additive typically used to bind, stabilize, texturize processed foods. Yeah, probably shouldn't actually be consuming that.
own nut milk. So I soaked almonds overnight, then I blended them up with some water, and then I just milked the nut. I milked it so good. I milked them dry. And it came out with this beautiful
You got a lot.
concoction. It's still slightly warm. It smells so fresh too. Oh my God. And way creamier. No more toxic nuts in this house. No more. Wow, that was half of it. And that took me literally overnight to do
I was
that.
about to say, that's a lot. You gonna be in this kitchen milking, boy.
Okay, smoothie taste test. Tastes no different, but I am still better than all of you who make smoothies using silk cashew milk.
That's
I'm
true.
really
I'm
leaning
drinking
into this
caffeine right now.
natural way of living. I might actually start my own nutrition channel and just bash everybody else who does not agree with my way of living. I don't think that I've had this good of sleep consistently ever in my life, actually. Like night one, I got the 90, then I got a 91 on day 2, then I got a 92 on day 3, and then last night I got an 86, which is still optimal. Usually I'm used to like good or fair sleep, but just back to back to back optimal sleep, you feel it. It's really nice to wake up and not feel like I need to go back to bed.
Yeah.
Usually I'm somebody who feels tired and I can always use some more sleep. But now I almost feel like a kid again.
counteracted.
I feel like I get up and I'm ready to take over the world.
I'm starting day 5 off with a little visit to the farm to get some goodies for the rest of the week.
Look at that, no plastic. Poison. Poison.
Poison.
Poison. Poison. More poison. There we go. That's dessert. Look how beautiful
Honey
this
crisp.
apple is. This can replace a brownie any day. Any day. Apple or brownie, I don't even know. Bruh. Jumbo orange yolk eggs. I've never heard of them in my life, but what the heck? I've been an egg fanatic lately, and this is a nice little change. Farmer's market grocery haul.
I wish I really liked eggs, bro.
We got our goodies. No plastic in sight. They give you some cardboard, paper bags. This is the new spot. I am making some yogurt right now. I don't know if you can tell, I'm literally obsessed with this yogurt. And I usually like to microwave berries so they're warm and gooey and I pour it on top.
Oh man.
But I can't do that
Ugh.
because a microwave is poison. So instead of microwaving my berries for 30 seconds,
To use the heat from outside.
I'm literally waiting 10 minutes for my berries to stew on the stove. Do you want to know what my headspace is now? If it's convenient,
God, Will.
I assume it's just trying to kill me. That's just how it is. I also don't know if my taste buds are just recovering from artificial sweetener or sugar trauma, but every day that goes by, the fruit
tastes sweeter than ever. Nature's candy.
I am currently 5 days clean from social media, and the algorithm probably thinks I'm dead. I wouldn't be surprised if I logged back on and my targeted ads were funeral homes and estate lawyers or something like that. But the more I go without it, the less I miss it. And the more I actually wonder why I was on it as much in the first place. Yeah. To be fair, it would have been a lot harder if I was an iPad baby, but millennial. Same actually also goes for food. When I'm thinking about Coke Zeros, it kind of grosses me out now when I drive by certain restaurants that I used to think were good. I just think about it more and I'm like, ew, that's kind of gross. I pass by gas stations, I'm like, those are mini Chernobyls. You know, there's just so much processed junk in there.
Yeah.
So my whole brain chemistry.
That used to be one of my problems. Y'all know me, man. Candy guy, liking to consume candy and stuff like that. Slowed down a lot. I'm proud of myself. I'm sorry, I so much of the candy. But like, that's one thing with them gas stations. You go in, like I don't even go in them, huh? But you go in, you gotta just walk by. You gotta stay strong. Hold.
Has shifted.
Hold
like
line.
I'm a whole new born again human. It's weird. In only 5 days.
What started as such a
This is probably the most excited I have been all week. You would think a pizza is being delivered to my house. I really do wish you guys could smell this right now. This steak is 830 calories, and I'm not even worried about it. Not at all. Not even slightly worried about it.
How much teen is in it?
Oh my God, wow.
The momentum of day 5 carried over into day 6. I woke up with a beautiful sleep score of 90, spent some quality family time with Katie and Boba, and then got some work done, which was better and more productive than ever before. Not only that, but I've had the best work-life balance I've had in years. Doing things I wouldn't normally do and just getting out of the house is something that's been amazing for me.
Work-life balance.
I made a fresh ground bison burger, one of the eggs from the farm, and I wanted to make fries on the side, but without the air fryer, they're coming out of the oven looking like they've had a little bit too much whiskey, if you know what I'm saying. So we have the kiwi on the side to replace the French fries. A burger without a bun is like a hug without arms. It just feels incomplete. I wanted to make an all-natural bun, but I don't have a freaking chemistry master's degree to do that. Probably shouldn't even be having bread anyways because cavemen didn't eat buns, for food at least. Oh my God. The eggs, so much better than store-bought.
The deeper I got into the week, the more obsessed I became with avoiding every possible poison. The problem was, the more I looked, the more I found, and it quickly became overwhelming.
I'm pretty sure the char on meat is also considered a poison. I can't even
all right,
keep up
man. Time to calm down, brother. Time to reel it back a little. You'll be all right.
I've heard when people take GLP-1s, it eliminates the food noise, it eliminates food cravings. For me, eating like this has given me the exact same effect. I'm the type of person where food makes up like 90% of my brain. It's all I think about, maybe even 100% of my brain. But now it's practically nothing at all. It just doesn't interest me. I don't have cravings for anything. And it's probably my favorite thing that I've experienced so far in this challenge or whatever you want to call it. It just feels good. I used to snack a lot, snack after dinner. None of that anymore. So I just feel like my
it makes it really easy too when you just don't buy them at the store. When you grocery shop and you're buying those snacks, you just don't buy them.
GLP levels are rising.
And you totally can increase the natural GLP-1 levels in your body. For me, I think it's from the drastic increase in healthy fats and the complete elimination of processed foods.
You guys want to see my cool little discovery? Banana ice cream. Great way to use leftover bananas. All you do is just blitz up frozen bananas and voila, you got ice cream. Felt good this morning, tastes great right now. Full service nanner. It is kind of crazy how good simple things taste when your tongue isn't waterboarded with chemicals. This is literally just one ingredient. Replacing my ice cream with banana. I feel primal. Wait a minute, is midday sun a poison? I think it is.
Last day, then it's back to hot dog stuffed crusts from Pizza Hut. I'm just kidding. But for real though, it feels like I'm in rehab, about to be released into the real world.
Yeah.
And honestly, Like, I'm actually happy it's the last day because I don't even know what to do with myself anymore because I've done more this week than I'd probably do in an entire year.
This probably makes your life just feel long. Because some days, some days you're like looking forward to something and you're just like, bro, I can't wait for this day. Living like this every day is like, you can't be excited for another day because you're living in the moment so much.
But I don't want to be someone tomorrow that if someone offers me a Coke Zero, I get like arrested for attempted murder or something. So I think the best thing to do is some exposure therapy.
Starting at the gas station, I went in and surrounded myself with my biggest triggers. Energy drinks, Coke Zero, protein bars, which honestly at that price turned me off them completely. Like I said, last week, there's no way I would have left here without something. But now?
Not gonna lie, not as hard as I thought. I kind of want my meat and eggs now.
Next was the food court. I surrounded myself with highly palatable processed foods that
everybody know you get a whole plate of that, your stomach gonna be killing.
Amazing.
I'm just sitting in the middle of the food court. Every smell is fighting for my attention right now. It's like visiting the zoo. It's fun to look at, but you probably shouldn't climb into the enclosure.
Don't get me wrong, things looked really good, but still, it wasn't enough for me to crack. But maybe my next stop will.
I'm raw dogging a coffee shop right now. Oh, this one's hard. Imagine taking an alcoholic to Oktoberfest. Same thing.
Being surrounded by these lovely smelling beans was brutal. I know when this week is done, cutting down on my caffeine will definitely be difficult.
All right, I'm gonna go before I get kicked out for being weird.
Overall, this exercise was a success. From there, the day looked as it normally would. I had a high-quality meal of pineapple, salmon, and some bone broth. Then I had a killer leg workout. I'm still progressing every session. And then an amazing dinner. I think the fries were actually pretty good this time.
It is crazy that I'm free tomorrow. And doing this video has kept me so accountable.
Our brain, we're so fried now that it feels like being released from prison after doing something like this. He talking about, I'm free tomorrow. I'm finally free tomorrow.
When it's over, I do not know how I'm going to keep this up. But at least my CNS enjoyed a week of not being treated like a speed bag.
Yeah.
And I'm very excited for my brain scan tomorrow.
The results from this week were absolutely crazy. I stepped on the scale at 186.2 pounds, meaning that this week I dropped a little over 2 pounds. A lot of water, some inflammation, and some fat. I look a little leaner and I notice my skin has a bit more of a glow. Speaking of skin, this before and after of my face is insane.
Yeah, it is.
My skin is way smoother, there's virtually no red, and I definitely lost a ton of bloat in the face.
Yeah, he has no red.
Now before some of you think it's makeup, here's proof it's not. There's just a lot more glow and radiance to my face. It could be a tan that I very much needed. Now it was time to see if my brain made any improvements from a week of elimination. It was pretty cool to see that we actually made some improvements.
Wow.
We didn't completely eliminate the redness, but we definitely reduced it in just 1 week. More than anything, this was a much needed reset for my body.
Yeah.
Maybe we all need to step away every once in a while and reconnect.
I think that's what it is. I think it's just every now and then you say, hey, I'm not on none of that. I'm not on none of that. I think that's how it is. Let me know what y'all think though, man. Like the video, sub up, comment up with your channel. I love y'all. I appreciate it. Great for weird gone. ADD, let do it.